How will you keep this new marriage fresh and alive?
Man, one good sample allowing us to watch these shows like this and watch how miserable some people are and realize I'm glad we not like this.
Did you answer the question directly? Wait, I don't think that's a direct answer. And you know what? Like it's kind of like a sidebar right now. A sidebar because and it's funny. You're a little bit different tonight than what I've normally seen
Mhm.
on the panel. And do you notice it?
Probably because of the questions.
Are they offensive to you?
No, but some of the ladies and how they've been treating some of these men are.
Huh? Wait.
Tonight?
Yeah, some of the questions are probably a little bit overboard because if a man asks you some of these same questions, I don't think y'all would take too kindly to these words or these questions or some of the things that are being said. I'm just saying.
Okay.
Give us
So
an
you,
example, Hank, because
yeah.
we get all kind of stuff thrown at us. So
So,
give me an example.
so when y'all was talking about a man about sex and how wet the putty is and all that, that's probably really inappropriate, right? I mean, I don't see ladies acting like that, carrying on like that, and asking questions like that, and talking like that. Now, maybe y'all do on in y'all little circles, and I'm not privy to y'all circles, right? But I wouldn't think something on a platform like this that they would act like it, talk like this, and carry on. Not women who are classy. Now,
But we're allowed to ask anything.
no, you're correct. You're allowed to ask it, but you don't. Do you think it's really appropriate, though, Keisha?
No.
I just gave you an example. What's one of the questions I asked? Do you think that's appropriate? So if I start asking you, how does dick feel, Keisha? Would you be okay with that?
Um, I mean, no.
I'm sorry. No, you wouldn't. So that's what I'm talking about. I forgive you, man. Go ahead, love.
It was so yeah. I just wanted to make sure that you noted if you noted a difference. Again, I've never seen this energy from you, and I wanted to know why. But you answered my question. That was a direct answer to my question. You were offended by the questions that Ashley asked Hank Deasy,
No,
and there.
she wasn't the only one. She was just it was one of many. No, but I understand what you mean, love.
Yeah, I'm just because again, it came up. You came up kind of different. I want to know what the impetus um was to that, but you answered. I appreciate that. So now that we've gotten that clear, um, did you answer my question? Can you answer directly now? How are you going to keep this new marriage fresh and productive or whatever?
I thought I did answer that directly. You don't think I
It
did?
was
No, I
the
said that's
answer you gave was so watching shows like this and thank
yes.
God we're not here. But again, you watched POV before, Hank, right? Let's it's me and you talking right now, Hank.
But
Clearly.
well, I'm not just
Come
talking
on,
about
Hank.
love. I'm just not talking about just this show, but other shows. Somebody this whole atmosphere, the way things are going on some of these channels, and hearing some of these ladies and these gentlemen's complaints and issues. I'm like, you know, having conversations with my lady. Maybe what would you do in this situation? I would use if I was a young man. I would use some of these questions I'm hearing are as a form of vetting, asking these questions to these ladies. If you was in this situation, how would you handle it? And that's what we do. We play little games like that. Like if you was in a situation like that, how would you handle it? And then it'll remind us how blessed we have it. And we don't have them same issues. We don't have them same problems. We not over crying and fighting, going at each other about money. Whose turn it is? I need half. I need to shake you down for half the grocery bill. I have the. We're not doing that.
So Hank, so
So we
tell
having good,
me,
wholesome conversation, talking about issues that we need to talk about. We address things that we need to address. We are engaging by going out, making sure we spending
okay,
quality time. If you
okay,
notice, I don't come up here on these weekends. I dedicate my weekends to
okay.
spending time not only with my family but with my lady. So
Very
I
good.
don't come on shows on Saturday. That's dedicated to my lady to make
Quality
sure
time.
she gets her quality. Yes, ma'am.
Got you. Okay, so quality time
Fridays,
is how you're gonna keep it fresh.
yes,
Okay,
yes.
perfect.
I try
Because
to
since we're
limit my
talking
time on
about
social media because at the
okay,
end of
there
the
you go.
day, Y'all not gonna make me happy like that. My lady's gonna make me happy, so I'm gonna spend my time being happy with her and hanging out with some of you hard ankles and you tenderfoots. You understand what I'm saying?
I hear you. So, but the thing about it, I want to
What
make
was
sure
that?
comparison, because I
What does that
think
mean?
that
I don't know.
comparing someone saying we're not as bad as them
I'll explain to you
makes
in a
us
minute.
happy. I don't know if that's necessarily healthy or not, but you did answer it eventually. Quality time, making sure she knows that she's important to you. That's how you're going to keep it fresh. Making sure that you take her out on dates. Like, that's not what I'm piecing it together for you because you took a couple of shots in answer your question. And again, this is totally different from you. So it's interesting, and everyone has different facets. So gotcha.
Yes.